What's up guys, Bill here from DFS Fantasy Factory, going over the day 9 lineup optimizer review of the 25-day challenge that I'm doing. If you're new to this video, what I'm doing here is taking these 5 lineup optimizers right here. I'm tracking their scores for 25 days and seeing which one produces the most points with their optimal lineup. So far, Fantasy Labs has been out front basically the whole time. Daily Fantasy Nerds has been pretty consistently with number 2 there. Then we got DFS Army, RotoQL, and Draft Dashboard. And these are the rankings before the video. At the end of the video, I'll show you what the new rankings are with last night's NBA results included. If you like what I'm doing here, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the bell icon. That way you make sure to get my notifications for future videos. And also, if you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate that as well. But we'll go ahead and jump into the day 9 results. 5th place, Draft Dashboard, 238 points. Here's your optimal lineup used. As you can see, they match. Obviously, for people that have been following this, Draft Dashboard's been pretty well down to the bottom of the results list pretty well every day. So Draft Dashboard's kind of losing my interest completely. We'll kind of go on here. We'll move over to DFS Army. They're in 4th place, 278 points. Well, actually, they tied for 3rd. So the next one has 278 points as well. Here's DFS Army's optimal lineup. Here is their Draftkings results. We'll go ahead and move it in 3rd place. They tied with Daily Fantasy Nerds for 3rd place, 278 points each. Here's their lineup. Here's their Draftkings results. And as you can see, they didn't have the same lineup. This one doesn't have Patrick Beverly in it. So they're not the same lineup, but they did score the same amount of points. So they both tied for 3rd place. And for 2nd place, we got Fantasy Labs. Here's their optimal lineup. Here's the DraftKings results for 286 points. I'm sure if you've been following this, Fantasy Labs has been pretty much near the top the whole series here. Obviously, they're pretty consistent with producing very good picks into your lineup. However, the price tag for Fantasy Labs is a little higher than me and I'm sure some other people would like to pay for $60. But that's what we got going on so far. Is Fantasy Labs is doing pretty well. We're going to go to 1st place here. RotoQL did actually beat out Fantasy Labs this time. This is the first time RotoQL has been in 1st place. Scored 296 points. Here's their optimal. Here's their DraftKings results. So RotoQL finally had their good day where they took down Fantasy Labs. Because obviously, if they would have stayed in the middle of the pack, Fantasy Labs would have got another 1st place win today. But RotoQL got 1st place. Maybe we'll see them turn things around here in the next few days. Who knows? And near the end here for today's video results, we got RotoQL at the top, 296. Fantasy Labs, we already went over them results. So we got the rankings before the video and after the video. Here's before, here's after. Basically what I do is take the before, add it to the video results, and that's how you get the after video numbers. So after the video, we got Fantasy Labs still in 1st place, 2,591 points. They're almost 150 points ahead of Daily Fantasy Nerds. However, Daily Fantasy Nerds has been very consistent as well. They've had some 1st place ones and stayed in 2nd place mostly through the series here so far. So that wouldn't be a bad alternative. They're only $24.99 compared to Fantasy Labs $60 a month. For 3rd place, we got DFS Army $24.16, RotoQL we got $24.02, and Draft Dashboard, if you're considering them, just don't. 2,305 points. Their lineup optimizers pretty much stunk it up this whole series. So if you want to try something like that, go for it. It's only $1 for your 1st month, so you're not really losing out on any money. But if you enter tournaments, you're probably going to lose. I mean, just from this 9-day series we got going on here. I mean, maybe it's just a fluke for them, I don't know, but that just doesn't seem like a very good optimizer to me. I don't want to use an optimizer that's throwing a whole bunch of losing players in my lineups. But that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and go over the pricing here. We got Fantasy Nerds, $24.99. I got a link in the description where you can try them out for free. All you gotta do is create an account and they will let you make one lineup per day for free. We got DFS Army here for $39. Draft Dashboard $39, RotoQL $29. I got 3 days free as well. I got links for all these in my description with promo codes and free trial links. So just check out the description if you want to try out any of these products. And then we got the expensive Fantasy Labs down here for $59. So far they're holding up to their price. They are beating out all the rest of them, but like I said, with Fantasy Nerds only being $24.99 and they're not doing too bad, might be something to consider. That's all I got for you today for day 9 results. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get future notifications of my videos. And if you don't mind hitting that like button, I really appreciate that. And good luck to everyone on DFS tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow.